All right, so at this point, you should already be logged in to your website. You should have already changed your temporary password to whatever you want it to be. So if you're looking at this screen right here, the Business Management Center, know that this is also referred to as your back office. All right, so you'll hear people saying log into your back office or review the documents in your back office. All they're speaking of is when you log into your account, okay? Because it's totally different from what people see when they just visit your website if you send them your link, okay? When you're logged in, you see things that are totally different. So let's go ahead and click on Financial Success Membership. Now, these 6 things are included with your myEcon membership. We've already gone through the cash flow manager with you and showed you how to save that, to your device. Then we have the ID Defender, the key logging defense system, the legal club, tax advice and preparation, and credit restoration. These things, again, are included in your membership. Now, we are partnered with different companies that provide these services. So, what you need to do, you click on each one of these things individually, and you may have to register an account. Again, it is covered in your membership. There's no additional cost for doing that. Some of these things also should send you an email when you first get started with the platform. So I'm not going to click on all of these because, again, they are included in your membership. You can click on them at your earliest convenience. But if it is required for you to set up an account for these things, you want to do that as soon as possible if you plan on using the services. All right, now if you click the menu button, you always want to go to BMC Home, which keeps you logged in, but again, you're in your back office. The next thing is the training center. Now, the training center should look familiar for you because it has the myEcon training videos. Again, we've already gone through that. There's a podcast with Ivy Stokes, who is the founder of myEcon. You have the PAYS system, PAYS, which is personal growth and development by one of the top leaders in the company, Mr. Brian Bean himself. So you definitely want to check that out. Then we have Leadership Max, which is something that is coming very, very soon. All right, so keep watch on the training center if you haven't already at your earliest convenience. You want to still go through these videos, okay? As soon as you get a chance, you want to just review the documents and the videos on the website. Again, hit menu, go to BMC Home. Every time you want to stay logged in, but you want to go to a different part of your website. So now let's go ahead and click Tools.
Now, the tools is exactly what it sounds like. This is your toolbox. This is another way for you to get to the cash flow manager. Of course, there are a couple of ways to get there. You're familiar with the cash flow manager. That is the backbone of your business. It allows you to make your lifestyle tax deductible, your internet, the phone, whatever device you're viewing this information on, tax deductible through the cash flow manager. Get to know that very well. Cash flow strategist. That's another way to access the cash flow strategist, which is your game planning tool. If you plan on eliminating debt or retiring early, get very familiar with the cash flow strategist. It's worth millions. Then you have the financial calculator. You also have the online marketing system. This allows you to share the business, the information, the financial education that we have through an online marketing platform. It includes the autoresponders and different capture pages. It's loaded. So get very familiar with that. Then we have the contact activity log, because you will always be running into new contacts, new potential business partners. So this is where you can track them. And then cash flow success, which is what we're all seeking. So click around on these things, get familiar with these things. We're not going to go into it now because we'll deprive you of a learning experience, but this is where it's at in the toolbox.
All right, hit menu, back to BMC Home.
And then this is the reports. Let's go to the report section. And this is what we like to call the money section. Now not going to click on this because we're not going to show any numbers of hours. But this is the money section. When you click on at a glance, it lets you know where you are, how close you are to hitting your bonus, how much shopping from yourself you've done, or how many people have shopped with you. I mean, it's very detailed, and you can click around to see exactly what you need. But consider this the money section. You want these numbers in each one of these areas constantly going up on a consistent basis. So you'll get familiar with this. It may not, it may just be all zeros when you first get started, but ultimately those numbers will climb. So just know where those are, and that's all under the report section. Now here we are to one of the spots that is a wealth of knowledge, the document center. Now, of course, you can see the announcements, certain things that are going on. As you can see, presentations, the from the PDF, the flip chart. I mean, this is loaded. Compensation documents so you can know how we get paid, and it's all updated. The training support materials, administrative. I mean, self-explanatory. I don't have to go over it, but everything you need in order to build your business, in order to understand that you have a profitable business, but also a business that's loaded with pure education, things that cannot be taken from you, is right here in the document center. Download these things if you have to. Do whatever you have to do to stamp it, because this is where everything is. This is also where you have the manual of the company. So the training manual can be downloaded. It can be saved to your computer. It can be printed out. Whatever you want to do. It's all here in the documents center. All right, let's take it back to the BMC home. And then you have messages. And this is where myEcon sends you messages, lets you know what's going on. And you also get different, updates when someone enrolls into your base shop and, or coupons are redeemed. And we won't scroll down that. But this just lets you know how myEcon communicates with you. A lot of times you'll receive a message in the message section, but you'll also receive it to your email as well. So it'll be, a bit redundant, but it just wants to make sure that you get the information in a timely manner. So let's take them to the store.
All right, now in the store, there's quite a few things here. Now, of course, this is all about building a business, okay? myEcon, we're a personal financial success company, but you always want to look for ways to build your business. So there are some myEcon products, sales aid, even apparel if you want to rock the myEcon logo on a t-shirt or a hat, and then you can order your business cards here. Now, one of the most important things that we love on the store is the cash back mall, because we have products, we have discounted things that you can get and that you can sell, but the biggest customer you should have is yourself. All right. So check out the Cashback Mall because this is really, really cool. This thing is loaded with thousands of stores. All right. Some of the stores, as you can see, may look very familiar, like Walmart, Advanced Auto Parts, Zales. All right. These are very, very, very familiar stores. And the thing is, if you shop through yourself, you earn cash back. All right, so let's click on Walmart, for example. Walmart, you earn 2% cash back when you shop online. It's literally as simple as clicking here. It still brings you to the official Walmart website, but all of the cookies or whatever it's called, they're pretty much, they can track that this site is linked through you and your cashback mall, okay? You can shop. It's not a matter of having everything sent to your house. You can have things sent to the store just like you typically would when you shop online, except for the difference is you are earning cash back. Now, if you think of a store that you're always shopping at and you want to see if it's on your cashback mall, just type it in the search field. So I'm just going to type in Best Buy. Check it out. Best Buy is on the cashback mall. You can earn 1% cash back. All right, so it's literally that simple. If you look on the side, these shopping categories here, there's a mixture of everything: arts and crafts, beauty, books and magazines, department stores, contacts and eyeglasses, jewelry, gifts, flowers, everything you can think of. Just try to become your number one customer. See if your store is on there. Look at this. The dollar store is even on here, giving you 2.5% cash back. Home Shopping Network, J.C. Penney, Kmart, Macy's, Sears. So just look at it. When you get a chance, scroll through, see if your site is on there.
Absolutely. And then you have free coupons for those who like to coupon and cut them and clip them and save them and, save as much money as possible. You can also make this one of your number one spots to get coupons. And one thing that we really love is the referral program. If you click on referral program, it says, welcome to the myEcon Cashback Mile Referral Program. Earn 10% of the cashback earnings of all your referral. This allows you to share your cashback mile with others, friends, families, co-workers, whomever. You share it with them. They get access to the cashback mile free of charge. But when they shop, you get paid, and it was free for them to be a part of your cashback mile. So they save cash, and then you get paid on the things that they buy. So it's a ton of stores on here, as you can see, but they can also book travel through your cashback mile, book hotels, rent vehicles, the whole nine. So not only do you want to become your number one customer, you also want to be good at just giving this mile away as a free gift, so they can save money and you can make money free of charge. So the link down below, if you see, there are three ways to sign up referrals. Number one, you sign them up yourself. All you need is their name and email address. So if you can get a person's name and email address, you can enroll them into your cashback mile. Number two, use the tell a friend system, and that's just basically you emailing an invitation to a sign up for the myEcon Cashback Mile. They simply click the link in the email and follow the instructions to join. Then number three is to place your unique tracking link on your personal website, blog, newsletter, social networking site, or emails. All members that sign up through this link will be your personal referral. So as you can see in the box below, the purplish box, that is your link. You hit copy, and then that link is ready to be shared and placed in any area. So we'll just go ahead and paste it in the domain, hit go, and voila, they're at the cashback mall. So now they have the ability to watch the video and understand the power of a cashback mall. Then they can select join now, and then they'll submit their email address and the contact info, their own password. They literally get access to their own mall through you. So every time they go through the cashback mall, no matter how far down the line it is, everything is linked to you. Is that powerful or what? So you definitely want to become your number one customer. Book travel, book hotels, pay for things through you. Let's get in the mindset of a business owner. If you're going to consume certain products, let's consume them through yourself.
Yes, definitely. Love, love, love the cashback mall. All right, so the next thing we want to go through is the news. The news link. This is pretty much just keeping you up to date with new tools that's available for you to expand your business. Like here, you notice they're telling you about the hotline sizzle call, the new online marketing system trainings, the presentation and product training webinars, new tax prospecting tools. So pretty much there's always different ways for you to expand your business. Then you have meetings and events. Now, meetings and events, this section is extremely, extremely important because it's one thing to be able to tune in to calls, tune in to webinars, but every now and then you may want to actually have that physical contact where you actually go out and you actually view, what's going on in your area. So you can search literally just by typing in the city and the state. You can search by zip code. So let's just type in Houston, Texas. All right. So if we type in Houston, Texas here and we hit search, look at all of the meetings that are coming up in Houston. Actually, it looks like they have a meeting every day almost out there, at least the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th. So there's always something going on. If there's not something going on in your city and state, congratulations. You know, that's definitely a huge, huge, huge opportunity for you to actually expand in that area. You know, advise people of myEcon. That whole state can be taken over by you, with some help, with the help of some of the leaders in your, in your surrounding areas. So this is very important. You have to know where to find meetings and how to get there.
Absolutely. And if you don't have anything going on in your area, let's open it up. If you're with us, then we definitely don't mind opening up your city with you. So reach out and we can discuss some dates and make it all happen.
All right, then we have the My Account. Now, My Account is very important as well. If you need to change anything, your address, your phone number, add your spouse's name, change your spouse's name, click on My Profile. Under my website, that has your site settings, your email settings. You can change your password. You can even upload a photo of yourself to appear on the home screen of your website. Then under my commission, that's where your direct deposit is, because we no longer send out paper checks with the company. Now the money is direct deposited directly into your bank account. So you want to update that information as soon as possible. Then you have My Business. If you decide for whatever crazy reason that you want to cancel, hit the cancellation right there. Also, if you ever need to change a card, update it because the expiration date or something changed on your card, click on My Renewal Payment. Then you have your coupon center. Now you can purchase coupons. Let's click here real fast under My Coupon Center, and let's just explain the power of purchasing a coupon.
Absolutely. When you purchase a coupon, that is an investment into your business. And since we're, understanding money, how money works, how investments work, you need to understand that that's one of the best investments that you can make. Of course, you want to invest into the market, and we'll get there if you haven't already got there. But investing into buying a coupon is a win-win-win. What I mean by this is when you click buy coupons, you have the option as of now to buy two different coupons. You could buy a $25 off coupon or a $50 off coupon. Yes, you do pay the dollar value for the coupon typically, but it's still a win-win, and this is how. Say for instance you're not EVP. You haven't enrolled anyone into the business yet.
I don't know what EVP is.
EVP is executive vice president, and all it requires at the time is two people. So let's say that you haven't enrolled anyone into the business. Your first two people will earn you $25. So let's just say you decided to assist the person in getting enrolled for a little less, and you decided to purchase a $25 coupon. Of course, it's 100% tax deductible to you. So you write off the $25. And when you give that coupon away to them, you earn $25 in commission. So you've got your money, your investment back right away. So that's what makes it a win-win. Not to mention that person could end up being someone who, brings you additional clients or additional business in the form of commission. So it's different ways to earn income by you just making that one investment into your business. Same with the $50 off coupon. If you end up getting two people, then you're what's called EVP, Executive Vice President, and then you immediately get a pay raise. So now you're getting $50 per person. So the same rules apply. If you apply $50 coupon to someone, when they get enrolled, you earn $50, so you get that money right back. But the magic behind that is not only did you earn $50 off of that person also went towards your $500 to $1,000 bonus. So it's worth more than $50. So if you understand that and you can really let that register, you'll be buying coupons galore as we do because it's a win-win. It's like putting your money in a place and you know you're going to get it back. And all you have to do is enter the quantity of the amount of coupons that you want to buy. It's simple. You just tap it and how many coupons and what dollar amount you want to buy it at. You enter your card information, the total pops up. You know everything that you do in order to make this transaction complete, and the deal is done. It's simple and it's well worth your investment. So let's go back to the BMC home. And then you have the favorites. You have the ability to save things to your favorites. So right now, what's saved to my favorites is the cash flow manager, EVP Platinum qualifications, and the EVP Infinity qualifications. I just recently did that because that's what I'm striving to achieve. EVP Platinum will be under my belt here shortly, and then EVP Infinity. Everyone should be striving to Infinity. Reason being, this business is enough to allow you to leave your job sooner, as well as create a income producing asset, which is your business, that can be passed down for generations to come. Jobs cannot be passed down for generations to come. A business can be, and a business can continue to grow and thrive to produce more income. So these are some of the things that are part of my favorites, but you can add whatever you would like to your favorites. These are just what I have. Let's go back to the BMC home. Now, this is the 2016 conference video. Not sure when you're watching this, but this video here is from the previous conference that just took place in June. If you wasn't able to attend, we highly recommend, if this is still available, go ahead and buy it because we learned a lot. You'll see some videos, some live footage of some of the trainings that took place during the event. So it'll be well worth your investment. That way you can get caught up to speed to the vision of what's about to take place as we rise to $1 billion company. And what I want to do is just, before we close out, is one area that I just want to tap into that we didn't touch. And it's simple, and it's just letting you know what you have access to. And this is in the store area under myEcon products. Now, we have the ability to sell products. However, our main product is financial education. That is our product. But here's some of the things that we can sell. Some of these things automatically are included for you into this platform. But here's some of the things that we can sell. And I'm going to go ahead and just click on health and nutrition. As you can see, you have the ability to sell RoadAssure, which is roadside assistance, amongst other things. And, you see the book travel, the credit restoration, the whole nine. But let's just click on health and nutrition. We have vitamins, coffees and teas, MSM. So you can click on these things, and some of these products may change from time to time. But, we always tell people, we have the ability to sell these products, and it's up to you. If you choose to sell the black coffee, the green tea, the other teas, the Nuvia trim, the weight loss coffee, do so.
My favorite.
Yes. So that being said, you can either sell it or you can just be your own customer. You don't have to buy from another product seller. You have access to the health and wellness products yourself. So just wanted to point that out because that is an area that you can tap into if you want to earn additional income or just shop from yourself, which is what we recommend. Become your number one customer in all areas. And that's all we have is the site overview. Get familiar with the site. We just wanted to give you a brief overview, let you know what all you have access to, but you definitely have a platform that can allow you to do everything you want all under one roof.
Yes, and we know that we went through that sort of fast, but it's your business, it's your website. Log in, click around as often as you can, but definitely, definitely, definitely become familiar with your site. Some of the most important things for you to do. Definitely become your biggest and best customer. Know how to get to meetings. Know how to find meetings. Know where to find your documents and your trainings. All right? All right. On to the next video.